In this video, we'll show you how to replace the AC Serpentine belt on your Subaru Baja. This is located in the engine bay and on the front of the engine. Let's get started. Now we have two 10mm to remove the intake shroud. And we can do the same with the other one. Pop that off the rest of the intake and we can set that off to the side. We have three 10mm we need to remove in order to get these shields off. We'll set that off to the side. Next we have one 12mm holding the alternator to this bracket. We just have to loosen that one. Right here we have our tensioner bracket. Down at the bottom of the bracket we have our pulley. We're going to loosen up the nut so that we can adjust the pulley upwards. We'll do this using a 12mm. To adjust the tensioner, it's a 12mm as well. We're going to turn this counterclockwise, and that'll bring the pulley upwards and loosen the belt. We have two more 12mm bolts holding on the bracket. We have a 12mm bolt holding the tensioner in place. We can go ahead and loosen that up. And then with our same 12mm, we can start to loosen up the tensioner. Now that we have the tensioner all the way up, your alternator may not want to push down yet. Go ahead and push it down. Go ahead and slip that off its pulley. And we can just remove that for now and set it off to the side. Get our AC belt off, work that over the AC pulley and off the crankshaft. We can get our new belt onto the AC, slip it over the crankshaft, and you want to make sure that the ribs of the belt line up with the correct ribs on the pulley. Now we can start getting our tensioner bracket in. We can get these snugged down. We'll just snug these up, make sure they're tight enough. But you don't want to over tighten these. We're going to tighten down the slider bolt for the belt. You'll know that the belt is tight enough when if you try to turn the belt 90 degrees, it's very difficult to get it past 90. That feels pretty good. We can tighten down the slider jam bolt down at the bottom to 16.6 foot-pounds. Now we can line up a belt on the crankshaft over to the power steering pump. You want to make sure that all the ribs of the belt are lining up on the pulleys. It's good to feel around the bottom of the pulley and make sure that the belt's all lined up. Can't really see down there, so you just got to make sure both the inner side of the belt is on and the outer side. All right, that seems good. We'll tighten down the slider bolt. When tightening down the tensioner, you want to turn one portion of the belt about 90 degrees and try to turn it past there. If it's difficult to turn it past 90 degrees, you have pretty good tension. That feels pretty good. tighten down the jam nut. And we can torque that to 18 foot-pounds. Now we can get our belt covers back on. And tighten down the alternator bolt. And we can just snug that down. And we'll get our other belt cover on. And we can go through and snug up our 3 10mm bolts. We can get our intake back installed. And we can go ahead and snug each of these down. Start up the engine and make sure the belts are moving properly. If so, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.